What's the location?
Hey, what's up, guys? We're in the Manhattan Pier here. I believe John and confirmed to be in the water, and they have now been rescued. I believe they possibly might be in this ambulance right here. And ESU, the truck, ESU, and the Adam unit have just left the scene along with some other fire trucks. Still a whole bunch of units on scene, ambulances, etc. And I believe they're in stable condition. Not sure if they're transported yet. Possibly they might be in this New York Presbyterian ambulance.
False response. 91.
Sorry? Oh, sorry.
Adam 3.
Adam 3.
Adam 3, I'll confirm 54 rescue unit 474639 White Plains Road, apartment 3, Frank.
3 viewers, that's it? Yeah, here's pretty much the scene, guys. Here's the wide shot. I actually got the victim in the ambulance. Seems like there were possibly a couple of victims. But they're all in the bus now and they're all transported. This is a really nice spot, by the way, to hang out. I believe it's a South Street Seaport. Don't quote me on it. I definitely have. It's like Fulton and South Street, I believe. Really nice spot to hang out. We got Finley Conditions just rolled 10-8. The FD supervisor, not EMS. Oh, what's this new spot over here? Looks nice. Anyway, done with this. Done with this job. Give me a second here, guys. Probably will not be feeding this in for now. Anyone know what that means? Type it in the comments.
Cancel the EDP, Midtown Southwest 30.
Oops, wrong way. There we go. And it's still the wrong way. Okay, never mind. Hey, you know what? This is Fire Buff 17. What's up? How you doing? Good morning. Oh, look, CBS is here. How you doing, CBS? Looks like they're not going to get too much. There seems to be emergency vehicles further down. I have no idea what's going on with that. Might be the same unit, but you know what? There's a firehouse here even. So I'm not thinking much of that unless, of course, something else happens. Anyway, I'm kind of curious about what's going on down there. Let's check it out. Anyone joining us? Someone was rescued from the water. Pier, like John Street and Fulton, something like that. South End Street or South Street. Yeah, this is just the firehouse, guys. But I just don't know why an ambulance is here. Just like hosing everything down or whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? Maybe it's the firefighter or something that was injured, possibly. And now he's doing like an RMA, assigning a refusal, and just going back to the firehouse. That would be my guess. I'm gonna check for some jobs real quick, guys. Sorry, guys, had to fix this mountain real quick and check for jobs. Anyway, on a 10-2, let's see if we get anything else while we're headed south. Where are we? I know where we are. By the way, this is the Staten Island Ferry, Whitehall Station. If you want to go to Staten Island via the ferry, come here. This place, I believe that this is where you could like drive your car into the ferry. At least it used to be that way. I don't know. I don't think they do that anymore though. Why is this all like twisted? There's gotta be a way to straighten this out. That seems straight enough. Check out this guy, this drunk Uber rider. He's like yelling at this construction guy. He must be in a rush to go home. He might have like a hot date that he just met at the bar, perhaps. I mean, look, you gotta do construction. It's part of New York City over here. You know, what can I say? Check this guy out. He's yelling. I hope you guys can hear him. Let's open more windows. He's looking at me. I'm like shaking my head. I mean, He's like, move. He was not happy, this intox. Alright, we're back. So, anyway. Anybody just joining us, they just rescued a guy from, the South Street Seaport, I think. It's like South Street and Maiden Lane or John Street. Combination of those streets in that general area. And before that, we were at a man shot. You guys can check that out on on YouTube. That just posted that recently. This right here is the Brooklyn Bridge. This is the one way to get on the one of a few ways to get on the Brooklyn Bridge, especially if you're headed back to Brooklyn. I gotta see this police car up here, and folks on Waze love to report this police car, but here's the thing. I believe ever since someone climbed on top of the Brooklyn Bridge, and here it is right here, hold on. You guys see it? Ever since somebody climbed on the Brooklyn Bridge and replaced the US flag with like a white one, see if you can see it. The flag that is. See that flag there? I think a few years back, someone climbed on top of that Brooklyn Bridge and replaced that flag with a white one, right? Which means what? Surrender, right? So, for some reason, they didn't see that until sometime later, and then they were like, wow. Since then, I believe NYPD has always had an RMP there, a police car there, that is, just sitting there. Of course, this probably serves other functions as well, security, presence, and all that kind of stuff. We also posted a couple photos on social media, Facebook and Instagram. In regards to the couple jobs that we did today, Brooklyn Park. as well as the Bronx possibly fatal shooting. I say possibly because the guy was critically shot critically, transported in critical condition to hospital. When it's critical, it's always possibly fatal. Don't know the condition of the Sunset Park stabbing job. I guess we will have to find out eventually. But I don't believe I heard there was a rush on the bus. Because if police get on scene and the aided is likely or the victim is critical, right? They say aided is like victim and likely means likely to die. But when they see that, they're like, Central, rush the bus, Central, put a rush on the bus. What's the ETA on the bus? And I don't believe I heard that. So I'm going to go with the Sunset Park stabbing victim was probably stable. Our guy Alejandro went to that job. Great job on that. This right here, nice view as well. On top, you got the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. Real nice views of the city. But they possibly may have to shut it down while trying to redo this whole highway here. Hey, for 3 a.m. we got 3 viewers. Not too bad, right? We got 3 people up at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's not even taking into account what time zones you guys are in. Oh, now we got 4 viewers. Alright, I made the mistake of having the radios off because we wanted to hear that drunk guy. Well, let's turn them back on in case we get something. Oh, hate tractor trailers. Yet they say always pass from the left. Never on the right. Let's go ahead and switch to a Brooklyn frequency as well. Would not mind a fire at all. Fire would be actually pretty nice. We actually missed a fire today, which was super far south in all the way in Coney Island. And yeah, it would have taken me like 30 minutes to get there. Don't get me wrong, it's a 2-alarm fire, but still. By the time we could decide what we were gonna do, the fire was already knocked down. So although it did seem like a pretty decent fire with flames shooting out from the roof. So kind of regret not making that, but then again, if I'm 30 minutes away, it's not something that's too worth it. Especially if there was nobody hurt. Let's go. Hey, yo, buddy, let's get out, go. Shit, will we? It's my New York voice, by the way. Get out of here. which I developed from watching too much Sopranos, which ironically is more of a New Jersey, about a New Jersey mob family, right? But honestly, I can't tell the difference between Jersey and a New York accent. It all sounds kind of similar. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're receiving a second alarm in the confines of New Jersey. All right. I don't know, though. I kind of don't feel like going to Jersey at all right now, even for a second alarm fire. Although, give me a second. I wouldn't mind just wondering where in Jersey that is. So give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I figured out where it was at. Yeah, it's pretty deep into Jersey. No way I'm gonna hit that. I need a more stable mount. If it was like this the whole time, that would be great. That's stable, but this is me holding it. This is without me holding it. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for tonight. Anyone just joining us, we did just hit a confirmed water rescue in Lower Manhattan. I believe it was South Street and Main Street. I do believe there was one victim, possibly also a firefighter, with a possible signing of a refusal of medical assistance, RMA. And do believe that victim in the water is in stable condition. What he was doing in the water, I have no idea. I believe it is a male victim. And was transported in stable condition. At least he appeared to be in stable condition. Because also, it took me about 10 minutes to get there. And they could have easily, what we call in EMS, load and go versus stay and play. They could have loaded and goed real quick, but they stayed and played. They're like getting information, writing stuff down, doing their PCR, etc. So I do believe he was stable. And that's all we know about that job, about that story, about that incident, about that call. So look forward to the full HD video. We'll be uploading it probably tonight or whatever, or even tomorrow. Red carpet talk. I'm in Oregon. Wow. Question for you. Have you walked the Oregon Trail? Anyway, that's it for me tonight, guys. If I hit anything else tonight, I may consider going on. So look forward to those jobs. We will be releasing them on YouTube tomorrow. Stabber arrested. You've got also the possibly fatal Bronx shooting, and now you've got the water job, the water rescue that is in Lower Manhattan. So, reporting now from Brooklyn, Adam West with Loud Labs News, New York City. Have a good night.